very much wanted to do it, any Morecambe and Wise show, basically, of course, to work on the plays what Ernie wrote.
Well, they were very good to me. They paid my bus fare.
I tried to hide from the show being shown.
What can I say? You know, that some of these things you do when you're young, and you pay the consequences.
I put my trust in Morecambe and Wise.
This boy is a fool.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show.
Oh, yes.
Hey, what's in the box? Eh? What's in the box?
He's just given it to me.
Who's he?
The antique expert in the studio next door. What's his name? Arthur Negligee.
Arthur Negus.
Yes. Yeah, well, I was in the studio next door watching him do his antique program. I thought I might get a few good jokes. You know.
Well, you're not short of antique jokes, are you?
Is that it? I mean, for the night.
For the night.
Yes, I'm glad about that.
So you met Arthur Negus, did you, in the...
Yes, now, I always get confused between him and the one that married Herbert Wilcox.
Anna Neagle.
Oh, I am glad. Anyway.
Yeah.
Herbert Wilcox's wife, Arthur Negus, is in the next studio recording his antique program, going for a quick one.
Going for a song?
Oh, he sings as well. I didn't know that.
You're interested in antiques?
You've met the wife?
And you say Arthur Negus was on the panel?
Well, his doctor said he could work.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes. He looked at the first object, and he said that statue was at least 567 years old.
And was it?
No, it was Max Robertson, hard and fast asleep in the chair.
Was that a guest celebrity?
I'd rather not say.
No?
No, well, he did make a fool of himself, and, you know, I've personally got nothing against Des O'Connor. But I'd rather not say who it was.
He didn't do any good.
Eh?
He didn't do any good.
No idea.
No idea?
No idea whatsoever. He smiled, that little quirk of his, you know.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. Did half a joke. He said that object is, without doubt, a pair of Stone Age jockey shorts.
Of course, he guessed wrong.
He was a mile out.
But the expert told him...
The expert?
Yes.
Arthur Nuclear?
Yeah. Arthur Negus?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He told him what it was?
Oh, yes, he said, without a moment's hesitation, he looked at it, he said, with that look on his face.
What, that look...
You know what I mean?
Yeah. He always wrinkles his nose up when he looks at it.
So do I. Come on.
Yes, I know what you mean.
He looked at it.
Yes.
He looked at it. And it's in here.
It's in there. He said what it was. And well, what is it?
You wouldn't believe it when I tell you.
And well, what is it?
The only one of its kind left in the world.
What is it?
You won't believe it when I tell you.
Yeah, well, what is it?
The only one of its kind left in the world.
What is it?
You want to know what it is?
No, nothing.
You won't believe it when I tell you. This urn is a genuine early 17th century Jacobean television set.
An early 17th... An early 17th century Jacobean television.
Given to me by the great Arthur Nugget.
Anna Neagle.
Oh.
Can't you get anybody's name right?
I'm sorry, Herbert.
And that is the Jacobean television set?
I've just said all that, yes.
I suppose you're going to tell me next it's in perfect working order.
Do you know what I'm going to tell you next?
What?
It's in perfect working order. You don't believe me, do you?
No.
All right, I'll show you.
What's that?
Ariel.
Ariel?
You wash it with that. Look at that. Them again.
Yeah. They're never off, are they?
I like the one with the glasses. Don't like the other one.
They're good, though, aren't they?
One of them is.
You're going to plug it in?
Pardon?
You're going to plug it in? And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to meet our special guest, the star of the sensational BBC television series Casanova, Mr. Frank Finlay. Frank. Welcome to the show. I know you're going to enjoy working with me.
Yeah, as modest as ever. Hope I'm going to enjoy working with both of you.
No, don't do that. No, don't do that. No, look, Frank, I want to talk...
Don't panic.
What?
On your left, a drunk from the audience.
No,
Leave it to me. Don't worry about it. I'll fix it. Fish the pot out there.
Yes,
I can always
I-
Excuse me.
Hello, sir. I must say, you're not allowed up here, sir, in front of the camera. We're expecting a guest star of the highest magnitude possible. So if you just get back to where you belong, sir. That's all I ask. Don't want any trouble. Back to where you belong. To that crowd from Bolton. On the back row, sir. Just watching, that's all, maybe. Throw him at you.
I find that introductory episode a little bit puzzling.
This is Mr. Frank Finlay, our special guest star. I picked a good one this week, didn't I?
How did you know he was my favorite?
He's your favorite, is he?
Hey, did you say I was your favorite?
Oh, I always said that around this time. Yeah.
Gosh, I'm his favorite. You've had all these world-famous people on your program. You never said that to any of them.
Any?
No, I'm his
You
favorite.
did mention that.
Am I your favorite?
You're not bad, you're all right.
Never miss your program, sir.
No?
Oh, never miss it. I always get excited when you're on TV, don't I? I'll
Yeah.
shout to you, I say, and he's on. Bam, bum, 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 till on fire. Excuse me. When are you and Janet going to come back and do another scene? People are talking about that.
Look, now you did say it. Boom, 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 boom.
Yes, I said that because you are my favorite. You're my number one.
Good, yes.
Eric? Yes? Would you like to have a word with me?
Huh?
Well, I'd like to have a word with you.
Oh, excuse me.
Yes.
I'm going to have a word with Dandini. I won't be very long. Oh, no? It'll come. Just my son. You must be very proud, sir.
Oh, yes.
I'm sorry about all that.
Yes.
We don't often get confused on this show.
Oh, no. No, I've seen most of your programs, and I know that you always treat your guests with the utmost courtesy and respect.
This boy's just a fool.
There was a little bit of misunderstanding. I might say a little fracas.
Can he say fracas? No, fracas. He can't say it. It's the accent, you see. What about it? Hello, where do you find these people, huh?
When they went to the costume department to check on the wardrobe for the program, Eric just couldn't fit into the Casanova costume. This is true. And he looked inside and he saw inside on the label Frank Finlay, Casanova, BBC 2, 1972. He said he was Frank Finlay.
He's an actor, isn't he? Yes. You can always tell.
And then he said, is he cheap?
Oh, yeah.
He said, get him. So I was summoned and that's how I came to play the part.
Tell me, Mr. Finlay, what was it that made you want to appear in my version of Casanova?
Well, there were three factors that decided it for me.
Really?
Your reputation as a writer.
Of course.
Your modern approach to drama and production. But most of all, and I say this with all sincerity, I needed the money. Eric actually wanted to play the great lover. He saw himself as a great romantic leading actor. He wanted to play Casanova.
Yes, I've written this play especially for you. In this, of course, you will play the part of Casanova, the great lover.
Fine, I'll go get changed immediately.
Not you! Finlay's going to play the part.
Why him?
Well, I did play the part on television.
Oh, yes, you did play the part on television. That's the operative word, play, isn't it? You only acted it. I do it for real, mate.
He did indeed. He had the book of all his lovers to prove it. Yes, I knew most of them.
For some girls' addresses in here, it would make you grow grey immediately. Wait a minute. Ada Bailey.
36 Harry Aston Street.
Oh. I don't know.
22 Oldham Terrace.
Helen Gartell.
4 Edgemore Road.
Cyril Gaylor.
17 Bentham Place. Well, he's the man I hired the prop from for the play.
Oh, yeah, well, there's 45 girls in this play, you know. You may need a prop by the time it's finished.
Oh, no one was thrilled. I mean, having done Shakespeare, Brecht, John Osborne, you know, it was marvellous to work with an author and to have him actually being in the play.
Mr. Casanova!
Viscount Peterborough.
No, Viscount Ernest Peterborough. Get it right, old boy.
But you were very close. 9 out of 10 for effort. Henry de Quincy Morecambe, 4th Duke of... to the back.
The back? Too much bending down.
It's the fog, you know.
Oh, yes.
Frank's me to death.
Do sit down, Mr. Casanova.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh.
Order something, will you?
Yes, I will. That's a good idea. Serve me a winch. I would like 3 tankards of mead. Are you hungry?
Yes.
3 tankards of mead and a poached swan on toast. Now be careful where you put the feathers.
And don't be too long, you exciting woman.
Men.
She didn't appear to be smitten with your technique, Mr.
Oh,
Casanova.
believe me, beneath that cold exterior, her womanliness was boiling and bubbling with a fervour that most men would not be able to keep up with.
You mean she's a raver?
Oh, mustard.
Mustard, you say?
Yes, mustard.
Tell me, Mr. Casanova.
Call me Giacomo.
I'd rather call you Casanova. I can't say Giacomo. Tell me, Mr. Giaconore. Is this your first visit to London?
No, it is indeed.
What do you think of the British climate?
I found it very close last night.
You're lucky. I was out nothing. Don't get close to anything.
Here's your mead.
Prove that this one is a raver,
Yes,
if
go on,
I may, huh?
I will indeed, if you want.
Don't go, young man.
Yes?
Oh, look, a little silver bottle he's got.
Who's going to pay for the mead, then?
Hello.
Kiss me!
Certainly, certainly, my dear. Excuse me.
Just a moment, please. You've got my stick caught up in here.
Not too much for me.
Mr. Giaconore, please, can I just say... It's a little bit tricky. Yeah. Thank you.
Happy now?
Ecstasy!
Who's going to pay for the meat?
I'll pay for it myself!
No, I think I curried her favour.
You very nearly casserole the dumplings, I'll tell you that. It's never worked that well with us before.
And there you are, you see. You've seen the great Casanova at work.
That is true.
Incredible, incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Tell me, Mr. Giaconore,
yes.
what brings you to London?
I'll be perfectly frank with you.
Yes?
I have a long felt want.
There's no answer to that, is there?
My name is Flora Robson. I worked with Morecambe and Wise, and look what happened to me.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's with great pleasure.
Introducing the guest star?
Yes.
Thought you were. You've taken a deep breath.
With a surprise as well.
A surprise?
A surprise.
She comes off, whips him off, and his 2 fellas?
No.
No, I should have said she comes on.
Yes,
I know that.
When we first heard this young lady singing, we knew she was destined to become a star. One of the greatest.
Following in the footsteps of Florrie Ford, Edward Woodward, and that great Scottish tenor Nina.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm welcome for Miss Cilla Black. 2, 3, 4. Fabulous. Tell me, Cilla, what's this surprise you've got?
Surprise?
The surprise, yes.
Well, do you know that song you recorded?
Yes.
Bring me sunshine.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I like that.
Look,
A summons.
What is that strange piece of parchment?
this is a recording contract.
A recording contract?
You see, the recording company I'm with
Yes.
heard you sing and wants to sign you up.
That's absolutely wonderful. Great.
So,
Yes.
if you could just sign there.
I most certainly will.
I'm thrilled about this, Cilla. I really am, Cilla.
Oh, I'm very happy for you.
Thank you. Well, Eric did say I had a lot of talent, you know.
I think you'll be sensational.
If I could just sign my name on there.
I'm absolutely overjoyed.
Well, I know you do very well.
Oh, thank
I'd
you.
like to sign my
You know
name
what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a lot of money out of this. I'm just going to do #1 record.
Good
You
idea,
know, the
yeah.
recording company thought you were incredible.
Yeah.
Just through
I'd like to
singing
sign my
Bring Me
name there. If I could.
I know. I knew you could sing.
Yes.
But I didn't realise you
were that good.
I'll put my initials on,
Eric
like
said-
just my initials.
Eric said I had a lot of talent. I can do impressions as well, you know.
I was on that flaming record with him, you know. I was on that record with him. Look at me when I'm talking to you. I was on that record.
Eric, do you want to say something?
I've said it now, haven't I? I was on that flaming record with him.
Eric, you don't want you. Well, they only want Ernie. They don't want you. I mean, they just don't want you.
Well, you did say I had a lot of talent, eh?
I see.
Oh, well, look, Eric, I'll tell...
You interfere with me, young sir? For another pound, we could have had Lulu. I could drink her own tea.
You've upset him now, Sybil. I mean, he's very nasty when he's roused. You'll have to ingratiate yourself.
Well, I'll tell you... Eric,
What?
I tell you what, if you sing Bring Me Sunshine on your own, well...
I can't. I can't sing when I'm upset, you know that. And besides, it's no band.
An artist who's any good can sing without accompaniment.
Straight your wig and go home, you.
Oh, come on, Eric, just for me. And if you're any good, you can sign as well. They are.
All right, Will. Bring me sun. Bring me sunshine. Bring me sunshine. Bring... Got it now. Bring me sunshine. I'm away now in your smile.
I think he's going to need help.
Oh, I think you're right, Eric.
Yes, I'm going.
Bring me sunshine in your smile.
Bring me laughter all the while.
In this world where we live, there should be more happiness, so much joy we can give.
To each brand new bright tomorrow, make me happy through the year. Never bring me any tears. Let your arms be as warm as the sun from up above. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Bring me sunshine in your smile. Bring me laughter all the while.
In this world where we live, there should be more happiness, so much joy you can give.
To each brand new bright tomorrow. He's happy. He's gone now. Hey! Don't look. It's a terrifying sight. I hope you've got your elastic stockings on. Bring me love, sweet love. Bring me fun. Bring me love. Hey, come on,
I'm Camilla Fielding. I worked with Morecambe and Wise, and look what happened to me. Mind the doors!
They had this program running at the time called the Dimbleby Talkin', which was a sort of serious debate once a week. And so they were appearing apparently as guests of that.
Good evening. Tonight we ask, who cares about morals? You might be justified perhaps in thinking that these days nobody does. But I'd like you tonight to meet two people who do and who've devoted their lives to the service of those in need. Good evening.
Good evening. Yes, it is a good evening. Except for the rain, it dampens a tambourine, you know. Morecambe. Brother Morecambe.
How do you do?
Spread the word of love.
Please be seated. I'd like to begin, if I may.
Love is all around
Steady,
us.
Florrie. Take it easy, Florrie. Steady now.
Your name is Sister...
Sister White. I belong to the newly formed order, the Little Sisters of the Rather Well-Off.
Sisters of the Rather Well-Off. Very curious title. Do the Rather Well-Off need your help?
We believe they do, brother. And we are all brothers.
We're not too sure about her. I could let you know after the outing.
I give of myself freely.
I'll definitely let you know after the outing.
Ernie had to gave me this long, convoluted explanation of what this extraordinary organisation was about, and at the end of it, I had to deliver a rather difficult line, which was, "Ah, I see it now," which I couldn't get right, however many times I said it. And the next line was from Morecambe, and was, "Can we change places?" And I kept saying to them, "I just don't understand this," and they said, "Don't worry, just do it, it'll work, everybody will laugh."
What I can't quite see still is what it is that you can give to the rich.
Love.
Florrie,
We can give them all the love they
take it
want.
easy. He's only young.
Look at
I know, he's a young man, though.
Look at
Take
us
it easy.
glowing love.
I know.
Oh, he's gorgeous.
I know he's gorgeous.
I think I can see it now.
Can we swap seats?
And as I said, "Ah, I can see it now," Ernie Wise opened his legs, showed his skirt, and Morecambe said, "Can we change places?" And that got a laugh. And I was amazed by that. And they said, "Just trust us. We understand the business. You know, you understand your business, we understand our business. Just do it."
Don't you find it, though, rather difficult to get the not-so-well-off to give to the really rich?
No. I mean, only yesterday we were out canvassing, asking the poor to give their shirts off their back to the rich people. We even asked Sir Lou Grady if he'd got anything to offer that was old and worn out, and he gave us Max Bygrave.
My reaction to it now is one of sheer horror. But it's mainly horror at my performance and my appearance and the extraordinary clothes I was wearing. I mean, I think now it would be unforgivable to show it.
I think you're absolutely right.
Spread the word of love.
I take it you're not very rich.
No longer.
Well, in that case, maybe you'd like to join our happy little band.
Spread the word of
No,
love.
I don't really...
Oh, I'm sure.
please.
Spread the word of love. If you're ever in a jam, here I am. If you're ever in a mess, SOS. If you ever feel so happy you land in jail, I'm your bail. It's friendship, just a perfect friendship. When of the friendships have been forgot, ours will still be hot.
And I used to have nightmares before about whether I could sing exactly on time. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-dum, ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. And we rehearsed it, and I thought it felt to me as if it lasted for about 5 minutes. In fact, it's about 10 seconds on air. All of which, one should have been paid a very hefty whack, but as you know, Ernie and Eric kept most of the money from that series. I don't think we ever got to see any.
An extravaganza.
Hey!
What's the time? Huh? They said they would. Coffee break now for the band, you see.
You stopped?
Yes. Sidle off. Dignity at all times. Yes. This way.
I'm Ian Carmichael. I worked with Morecambe and Wise, and look what happened to me. Favor?
I looked at it and I thought, my God.
Tell me, Edward, have you read the play?
Yes.
I read my play.
It's very funny. Yeah, it's a riot.
It's supposed to be dramatic.
Watch it.
Oh, sorry.
All I know, I was playing a policeman because I, played this Callan character who was, of course, was not a policeman. Therefore, naturally, I was cast as a policeman. And I do remember that we were never paid.
Edward, this is Eric Morecambe. This is Mr. Edward Woodward.
How do you do? Very nice to meet you. Very nice. You going to get it out and give us a tune?
Get what out?
Well, that's up to you. Don't you take it everywhere, will you?
No, I'm sorry, I don't quite know what you're talking about, you see.
Just let me explain. Mr. Edward Woodward is the special guest in my play tonight. Oh? Murder at the Grange. He plays the part of this tough, ruthless policeman.
Great. Yeah. You see, I'm the policeman that comes down to investigate the crime.
Oh.
Well, it's a very nice little character part.
I'm sure it is, yeah.
I'm hot on the scent.
There's no answer to that. Do you keep the handcuffs in there?
How did that get there?
Oh, they all say that.
It was almost like breathing to music. I mean, if that's a bit over the top. I remember that's what he asked me to say, and I've always said it ever since. Wonderful, wonderful, astonishing piece of writing, what he wrote.
I know I've only got a little bit.
Yes, well, I mean, we'll only take your word for that.
But Mr. Morecambe keeps making me lose my flow.
Yes, well, we can still only take your word for that.
Yeah.
Amazing, more amazing.
I do apologise for all this, really. I do apologise.
Do you think we can get on?
Crawley, what's the matter with you? Send him home.
I can't do that.
We don't need him. Don't figure I can do me impressions, you know. We don't really want big actors and things like that.
What impression?
Well, for a start, look at that.
What impression's that?
Sooty with no clothes on. I've got 25 minutes for that rubbish.
It's rather good, then.
Can we get on with the play,
please?
Let him get on with the play. Yes, keep still when I'm talking. Oh.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. White.
Right.
Thank you.
No, sir. Perhaps you would care to have a look at the body. That's most kind. Thank you very much. Come on, love.
No! Come here! You're spoiling the whole thing. What are you trying to do? Belittle me?
You can't belittle the what you are.
I'm sorry. I've had it. I've had it.
You're lucky. We've been rehearsing.
This whole thing is absolutely ridiculous. It's a load of rubbish.
Of course it is. Far too far. Have another ticket.
I don't want another ticket, thank you.
Mr. Woodward, please control yourself.
Let him take it all up if he wants to. Give us all a laugh then. Imagine that impression of a teapot. You never know your luck. somebody from you can breathe out now. What? My whole career's lying around me in ruins.
And indeed it was. I never got to dance, and that was something I really was most upset about. I let it be known to them that you know, I would like to dance.
It's a good idea. You can't act.
I was met with a most astonishing blank. I never heard from them ever again.
Someday I'll find you. Oh, dearie, dearie.
I'm sorry, miss. I must be in the wrong flat. You forgive me.
Okay. It's me. Good Lord. I thought you'd be surprised.
Oh, yes, I am. I am.
What do you think?
Well, very good. You look like a small explosion in Percy Thrower's greenhouse. That's knockout, then. It really is knockout.
Too much to expect a compliment from you.
Oh, not at all. That's how you look. You always work better with your aerial up.
You can fire your arrows of derision.
Oh, yes.
Then get out. They'll be coming round in a moment.
Eh? Who are they?
Nothing to do with you.
I'm not going to stand by and let them put you into a home, man.
Nobody's going to put me into a home.
Well, they might do if you dress like that. You look like a demented salad. Who are they?
Who are they?
Yeah.
Listen. Read that.
Dear Mr. Wise, further to our telephone conversation, we will be calling at your flat on the 14th to do a film interview with you for our new television series, Authors of Our Time. Interesting, that, isn't it? From the BBC. That's unbelievable, that is.
What
I
do you
don't
mean?
believe it.
You don't believe it?
They put a stamp on it.
How could the BBC do Authors of Our Time without including me?
That's true. Yes, well, I'll go put another suit on.
Oh, no, they...
Over this one.
They don't want you. You're not in Authors of Our Time. You've never done any authoring.
I'll get it.
That'll be the BBC for me now.
I'll get it.
Yeah, now, behave yourself. Gently.
Yes? Baker. A large slice and 2 small browns.
What do you think you're doing? I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Baker. Really, do come in. Nice to see you. Well, I first started writing plays when I was about 17 years of age. I remember it vividly. I was quite brilliant.
Moment, don't go on like that. He hasn't asked you a question yet. Oh, why's your manners? Introduce me.
I'm terribly sorry. This is Eric, Mr. Baker, Mr. Baker. This is Eric.
How do you do, Eric? Very nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you, too. Thank you.
Do sit down.
Yes. Thank you. Sit down. Take the weight off your bulletins.
You shut up.
I must say that you read the news very well. I'm very pleased.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Oh,
really.
very impressive. Very impressive. The way you sit at the desk at the front there and you see all the people in the background in the betting shop.
Please, you shut up. He's interviewing me. Oh. I'm ready for your questions, Mr. Baker.
Yes, well, the first thing we thought we might ask you, the way we might begin the contribution to the program, is we'll have an illustration of the sort of thing that you write, the kind of thing that you've done in the past.
An excellent thought. About 2 years ago, I wrote a spine-chilling drama. I think I've got the pictures of it here. Yes, look at that. The Mighty Combe. Of course, I was the star. Well, what did you think of it, Richard?
Well, I remember that story. I remember it well.
Oh, good.
It was unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm just making a few notes. It's 2 L's and illiterate. Oh, thank you. It's a good job you don't have to write the news, isn't it? Wise.
The very first series, they pulled 1 or 2 gags. They sort of introduced Mr. Moonlight or Frankie Vaughan. And that was a standing gag. It went on for quite a while until one day they introduced, Frankie Vaughan's son.
He's too old to be Frankie Vaughan's son.
That's Frankie Vaughan's son, David.
Well, if that's his son, how old's Frankie Vaughan?
Nobody dare ask.
That's right. I must pull a real good gag with him. And I rang my solicitor and I sent them a very stiff letter saying, I'm considering suing them for the misrepresentation. I mean, I don't mind a gag or two. And Ernie took it very seriously. And they dropped doing the impressions of me, and they picked up with Des O'Connor. Well, it did somebody some good.
I enjoyed every minute.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been asked to come out here and play a very small tribute to a very small man. A man of whom I've known for almost 3/4 of my working life, which is almost a week now. I introduce your friend and his, the song in his heart and his hand on his wallet, the late and great Ernie Wise, O.B.E.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Did you say... Did you say O.B.E.?
Owns banks everywhere.
Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present something different. My next play will shock you. It's permissive, lewd, salacious, and in parts, even naughty.
It was a very shocking play. I don't think I've ever been so shocked, actually. It took a great deal of courage on my behalf to appear in something quite as filthy as that.
Are you, Michael, are you quite willing to divest yourself of certain garments, including nether garments? Are you quite willing to, you know what I mean by, are you quite willing to
Well,
take...
I've no objection if it's within the context of the play.
It's got nothing to do with the play. I'm asking you to say
It took me a long time to get over this, you know. It's, I was asked to divest myself of my clothing, particularly my nether clothing, and I'm sorry, it's, anyway, I got through it. I got through it, and I must say, actually, I think the actual script was worth it. I think it was quite a good piece of literature. It was loosely based on Thomas and Hardy, and you know, adopted by Ernie Wise. It was the best time of my life.
The two of them together with Eddie Braben, there was a touch of genius there, and I don't think we shall see their lights again.
These were real professionals who knew what they were doing and wouldn't ask you if they didn't think they could make something of it. And I enjoyed it, and I loved meeting the two of them.
They were, I think, the most delightful of men and the most professional of artists that I have ever met.
Probably the happiest moment of my career would have been when Eric took a turn for the worse and had a warning, and he was laid out of show business for quite a while. And I was down in Bournemouth, working the Winter Gardens. I had a very good show and it was going tremendously well. And Billy Marsh of the Delphont Agency, who was our agent, said to me, the boys are doing the first concert this coming Sunday. And I know they'd love you to be there. I said, well, not only will I be there, but I'd love to introduce them. And that was a great moment. I walked out unannounced, and of course I got a terrific cheer. And I said, well, this is something I've been waiting for a long time, like you have too. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear friends, Morecambe and Wise.
Anywhere I will find you, don't care where. Look behind you, I'll be there, following you around. Rain or shine, you won't shake me, I don't mind. Where you take me, spend my time, following you around. Oh, listen, don't you know, hiding from me does no good. Wherever you may go, I'll be in the neighborhood. If you fly, I will follow, I don't care about tomorrow, long as I'm following you around. If you run, I'll run faster, gonna sick, like be faster, get my kicks, following you around. Get my kicks, following you around. Get my kicks, following you around.
I'm Andre Previn. I worked with Morecambe and Wise. Look what happened to me.